Oswego! It is new build day here in week 13 on iRacing, and we have just gotten Oswego and two new street stock bodies. Long awaited new bodies to run in the street stock. Same exact physics as the previous one, but finally we get some squared off bumpers and some actual good looking cars here. We got one that's supposed to look like the Thunderbird, the Ford Thunderbird. That's called the Eagle, I believe, which is the one we're running here. We also have one that looks like an old Monte Carlo called the Casino, I believe. And then we still have the old ugly-looking Camaro from like 2008 when that came out. All on the same physics, so you can race them all together. And they'll be available in officials and everything as well, which is awesome. And we're here at the brand new track, which came with AI and I believe also has night lighting, which is something that a lot of the new tracks haven't been released with, but thankfully we get it for this one. And this track is going to be really a lot of fun, I think. I am really enjoying it. Super unique. It's going to be a challenging short track. It's like a really, really old school track. Super bumpy surface like Hickory or a track like that, and then really narrow, flat. You got the inside wall right next to you on the corners, and it's going to be really tough, but a lot of fun, I think. And we have AI enabled with this new track and the new street stock bodies, which is awesome. So we're going to take this out for a 35 lap AI race. Do an AI race pretty much once a season, every week 13, to test out new content. And I'm going to really enjoy running these street stocks just because they look so much better. And they're a modern scan, so the damage model and the contact model is going to be that much better as well. You're not going to have instant spins like you did with the old street stock, with the way the bumper and the front end matched up. I actually want to start in the back here, so we're not actually going to set a very good lap. But the key I found, at least to be fast compared to the AI here, is you really want to keep it from getting too sideways on corner entry. I was struggling just having it pitch sideways on me, and that would kill my runs. You really just want to get it nice and stable and straight on the inside, next to that inside wall, and roll it through the corner. And that's where I was able to make the most speed. So I think this will be a ton of fun. We'll start dead last here, 39th, I believe. We'll see how far we can move up. Like I said, we're in the Eagle version, which, talk about low visibility. I feel like this is way less than the original street stock. It's like almost like super late model. The super narrow windshield, and you got that big hood scoop that's taking up a bunch of space. And then a pretty cramped looking interior. But it looks fantastic. Of course, all the new iRacing content that has come out the past few years just looks great. And we get another awesome new and challenging and fun and unique short track to race, which I'm always excited about. I'm going to be really looking forward to running this. We will see what we can do here. We got a couple of the old street stocks out here, but you can just see how much better the new ones look. They don't have that perfect sheet metal look. They actually look like they've been raced and banged up and taken back and like beat the dents out of it, brought back out on track. Like it's not a brand new car every time you race it, which is what you want for a street stock type of feel, because that's how real street stocks are. So we're racing here in the sunset. I tried to set it late enough so it would get into night lighting, but I don't think it will. I believe there is night lighting. I think I heard that. I haven't actually looked. But at this time of day, the track looks pretty awesome. Really old school feel. We are going green early here. It's like a real human start. Not waiting on green. We're just going as soon as the pace car gets in. Middle of the back stretch. Let's see how far we can make it up. We got 35 laps.
Stay low, there's a car on the high side.
Trying to be nice and smooth.
Stay low.
Could maybe look 3 wide there.
Stay
I think they are 3 wide in front of me. That would be 4 wide if we went to the left of the 14 or the 15 there.
Hold your line. You got one outside. 2 wide there. Still there.
I don't know if they've updated the sounds. I think they have. The engine seems way louder and maybe more throaty now.
Stay low. There's a car on
At least for this version. Maybe the... Oop, there's our sideways.
You got one outside.
Maybe the Monte Carlo one sounds a bit different.
Car on the high side. Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
But
All clear. All
the other
clear.
street stocks,
You
the
got
old
one
ones,
outside.
they're still free.
Stay low.
These new ones are
Clear high,
paid,
clear high.
but you get both body styles with just one purchase.
3 wide. You got one
So,
outside. 2 wide
that's
there.
good.
You're clear high. Clear high.
And I'm just glad to get an update for the street stocks, like an updated style, because we've had that old one pretty much since iRacing has come out, and it really hasn't updated that much. I mean, we've got the new damage model on it.
Hold your line.
That's pretty much been the only thing. We were 3 wide. Let's make sure we don't push up too hard, too far.
Stay low.
They're rolling the bottom, and this brand new content. We got new AI for these cars and this track, which is awesome. I saw that on the list, and I knew I had to give that a try. Always like to do an AI race, test out new stuff.
Hold your line.
We're 3 wide here.
Hold your line. Outside.
Just keep it nice and close to that wall. Still learning the track. I'm not sure exactly how to be super quick here. But I love the old bumpy surface. That's going to make it a lot of fun to try and navigate during an official race. Could still be messy, but every short track's messy on iRacing, so I don't think it's going to be any worse. You don't have any apron on the corners to do anything with that inside wall right there. But I think street stocks here will be a lot of fun, of course, and then I think the tour mods probably would be pretty good, but the SKs, this track's probably just a little bit too big for the SKs. They probably don't have to slow down that much for the corners. I think ARCA would be super fun here. I really love racing ARCA at like Langley and Hickory, and this would be a really fun short track to run on them. I know a lot of people don't enjoy ARCA on the short tracks, but I am a huge fan. And I think a really bumpy old surface like this would be a real fun challenge in those cars. And a series without cautions would be great as well, because there are probably quite a few cautions. We're moving forward, almost top 20. I think we just passed into the top 20. We're getting big loose. There's a huge bump out of turn 4 right on the exit that you really have to watch out for. These things are so soft on the springs and slidey in general that it doesn't upset them too much. But I think that could come into play. There it is again. Tell it we're just getting big sideways there, hitting it. I think we need to try and stay low and try and go below it on exit if we can. I just love this track though. I haven't really seen it or watched anything about it. I've seen a couple videos from it, and it's always looked crazy insane with that inside wall. But racing it here and seeing it, it seems like a ton of fun. And it just looks great. I just love these old school style, like not perfect looking flat tracks like this. This is a lot of fun. You got the back stretches and perfectly straight. It's kind of like rounded off, and it's real wide in the corners. And it's like going uphill, I think, into 3 and downhill into 1, kind of like maybe it's downhill. I don't know. It seems like it's kind of elevated weird. And I think Nick showed it was downhill in one of the corners, kind of like North Wilkesboro, where it makes the entry for one of the corners quite a bit more difficult. Look at those stands. I mean, those just look straight out of the 80s. Like, I remember, I think the old Darlington stands on the back stretch that used to be the front stretch used to look like that. Like cathedral seating almost. Or theater. We're in the top 15 now, trying to move forward. They've gotten strung out ahead of us. We're able to drive up through that traffic fairly well. Just past halfway, almost. Oh, he's just turning down on our outside out of the corner. A little beating and banging here. It's a classic street stock race. He's not giving us any room. We finally clear him. See if we can get a run on Dave up there. Got the track real rubbered in. I carried over the rubber from practice, and I did some laps, and all the other cars did as well. Need to not overdrive it. We're losing a lot of time sliding up in the middle of the corner. Just need to wait on throttle and be nice and smooth. And you see we stayed a bit lower there on exit. We missed that big bump. Definitely more stable. Yeah, we're struggling in 1 and 2 right now. I'm going to smack the wall if I'm not careful on exit. Dang it. Struggling to get consistency, of course. I haven't ever raced this track before. We get the 26 back to our inside. But we have caught up to these guys. We can probably clear him. Just go ahead and chop his nose. He drove into us on exit earlier. So we'll cut him off. Let's see if we can work our way through these cars. We're up to 13th now. We get a big run. Get to his inside. Oh, we're sliding. That was almost bad. Oh, we're making contact. No. Oh. Oh. We're all right. No one hit us. We're fine. We're fine. We're totally fine. Didn't hit anything. Nobody hit us. We're totally all right. Like, we pushed up into him and I couldn't get off of him on corner exit. Now the tires are not happy. Hey, we're gonna stay in the top 20, I think. Almost, maybe. Oh my gosh, tires hate that. Watch that inside wall. I cannot believe I recovered that without hitting anything and nobody plowed into me. I have lost some speed though. The tires are much hotter now and have much less grip. See, we're pushing really wide there. Can we get back up to Steve at least? I don't know. Oh, huge run. He got hit that bump, I think, had to check up. I don't think the outside's going to be very good. He's pushing us up the track. Let's see if we get a run on the exit. Not really. She, I should say. Oh, there's no grip up here. We're within 10 to go. Come on, I need to start moving forward again. Got to get out of this outside. I just need to get back behind them and get in line, but they're so slow off of 4. But they keep getting alongside me when they're almost clear of me. Alright, we're going to lift here, go back to the inside.
All clear, outside. You're clear high.
Oh, that was bad.
Got one outside.
Oh. Huge hit to the inside wall. I think we lost our front bumper.
All clear, outside.
I tried to dive it in there. That was not a good plan.
We got damage on the front end.
Oh, I feel it. Don't worry. Oh.
You're clear high.
Now we're not even going to get top 20. Dang it. Had to throw an aggressive move. It's just AI. I was tired of being stuck on that outside. We were quicker than them. We just couldn't get out of the outside. The only reason I got to the outside is because they checked up out of 4 and then turned left and went low, and I just had the momentum and went to the outside, but we couldn't make the pass. That was fun, though. That was a fun battle. Nearly saved it, but then that inside wall that's right next to the surface, the racing line, we can't avoid it. So we're far out of top 20 now, but that was fun. We might be able to get a couple more spots here. We're running out of laps, though. This is going to be a fun track. And these new street stocks are going to be a lot of fun as well. I'm looking forward to them. They just look so much better on track. And the better something looks on track and around you while you're racing, the more immersive it is, and it's just overall a better experience. So even if you don't buy the new street stocks, you'll see them on the track, I think, and then it'll just look better, and the field will be more diverse, and it'll look a lot more realistic. So overall, a fantastic addition. I think we're coming to the white flag.
Alright, man. White flag at the line.
Can we get one more spot? The double O car?
Oil temp is getting hot.
Well, oil temp's getting high. Probably all that front end damage we gave ourselves slamming the inside wall. Looks like we're not going to get there. Well, that was fun. That was a fun AI race. Seems like they race pretty well. They race aggressive.
Getting hot.
I was probably making the most aggressive moves, though.
There's the flag, man. It's over.
I want to see that
Bring it
spin
on
in
home.
recovery.
Let's get outta here.
We also have the mini oval here, which is going to be another really interesting combo that uses, I think, this section. It goes around like a perfect circle, almost like
All right,
Oxford.
man. That's it. The race is over.
That's going to be crazy. I'm definitely going to give that a try at some point. I mean, that's almost like a road course with how it's going off to the left of the track. There's like grass all around you here. I mean, that's going to be crazy. I'm looking forward to that. This is going to be an awesome track, and I'm a big fan. And that was a lot of fun. When did we do that spin? Can we even find it? It's going to be probably the 25-second lap. Yeah, there we are. We were trying to pass Dave there, and I was pushing hard on exit, and I pushed up into him, and I got my my right rear caught, and I was trying to save it, and he backs out of it. I nearly hit the outside wall. I do a loop, get it back pointed straight, and we're good to go. Oh, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. What's it look like from the blimp? Can we zoom out? This is going to be an awesome track. I'm looking forward to it. The street stocks, ton of fun as well. Man, I mean, that was one of my most fun I've had in an AI race in a long time for iRacing. That was really fun. But I was throwing some crazy moves there, as you saw. But they're AI. They don't care. They don't get mad. So I enjoyed that. Looking forward to racing this in officials and run the street stocks more and more. And it's going to be great. I'm looking forward to it. Thanks for watching.